Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So first off, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I hope your holidays are filled with lots of love and joy. So for today's set, I'm going to be doing a dip powder set. In a previous video, I reviewed Pretty Divas dip powders, and I used Beetle's dip liquids with it, and it gave like a bumpy application. So for this go round, I did want to try a dip powder again for Pretty Divas, but I'm going to be doing the application today with base coat gel. So when I first started doing my nails way back when the pandemic first started, I had bought a dip powder kit off of Amazon by Model 1s, and it did not come with dip liquids. So I watched a few YouTube videos and discovered that you can apply it with base coat gel. So that's the application and method that I'll be doing today for this set. So before getting into the nail set, I'm going to show you a little bit of the prep that I do when I want to keep my nails on. So I start by pushing back my cuticles very lightly with a cuticle pusher. Once I've pushed back all my cuticles, I then normally take a ball bit, cuticle bit, and go around my cuticles to remove any dead skin, but I did misplace it, so I'm just using my mandrel and a 180 sanding band and going around that cuticle to remove the dead skin, and then just buffing the tops of my natural nail to remove the shine. And this mandrel works actually very good as well. So you guys know I normally don't do the normal prep. I use a peel-off base, but there's always a set out of the week that I decide to keep on because I'm someone that always wears nails, so I do wear nails throughout the week. And this set is a set that I wanted to keep on, which is why I'm doing the normal prep steps. Then you would go in with a dehydrator of your choice. Today I'm using McCart's dehydrator, but you can use any dehydrator of your choice. Alcohol also is a very good dehydrator for the nails, and this just removes any excess oils that may be in the nails. Then you want to add a primer of your choice, and I do recommend Young Nails Protein Bond. It's one of the best primers out. Anytime I use this, I never have a problem whatsoever with lifting or anything of that nature. So you do want to add your primer and then wait for that to dry to go in with your next step. So I'm taking my Beetle's base coat gel and I'm going to apply a layer of that over all of my nails, and I will be curing in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm taking the Savlon Clear Poly Gel to apply the tips, and I'm just going to take a small bead of it and place that right into the cuticle area, place it on my nail, make sure there is no spillage, and if there is, I take a brush and some alcohol and clean that up before flash curing for about 10 to 15 seconds. The tips I'm using today are Couture's XXL Coffin tips, and normally before starting to apply, you want to make sure you etch the inside of your tip. So you would take your e-file or primer and etch inside that tip to ensure that it does have a secure hold. So once I get all of the tips applied, I do take my Pana 8080 grit hand file, and I'm just going to go ahead and file off the little tab at the ends of the tips. Then I take my mandrel and go around the cuticle area just to make that more flush, and it really does help make it look a lot more natural when you go around the cuticle area. And that's an important step if you don't want them to look so much like a press-on, and it does actually blend very well. I would normally use a cuticle bit, but the mandrel was working just fine for me. And then I'm also going to take the mandrel and just remove the shine from the tops of the nail as well. The e-file I'm using is the McCart Stephanie e-file, and it's a portable e-file. I absolutely love this e-file, and I highly recommend it. So to start off the set, I'm going to be using number 10 from the Pretty Diva dip collection. And when I swatched these in my last video, I knew that this was definitely a color that I had to use. I absolutely love this shade. So I'm starting with the Beetles Base Gel, and I'm going to apply a layer of that over my nail, leave it wet, and then pour the dip powder over it to start the application. And I absolutely love how it's looking after one pour. So after I get that set, I did go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds, and I'm moving on to my pinky, and I'm doing the same thing as far as applying the base, leaving it wet. I'm gonna pour over, and then I'll cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So next I'm going in with Z244, and it's a Beetles dip powder, and I'm going to do the same application on my middle ring and thumb as far as using the base coat gel. And this is my absolute favorite shade of pink. I do love all shades of pink, but this one just tops them all. It's just so absolutely gorgeous. So I apologize if I sound a bit nasally. I'm getting over a head cold. I live in Florida, and this past week the weather had changed so drastically. It was really cold for a few days, and then it warmed up towards the end of the week, and that just keeps us down here sick because that weather just fluctuates and it's just so crazy. So please excuse my voice. But I do always take a portion of my video just to show my appreciation to anyone. So at this time, I would like to thank anyone who has watched any one of my videos. It is greatly appreciated, and watching it to the end has actually helped me out a lot. To anyone that is new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you for joining me on my nail journey. To all of my previous subscribers, anyone who has been subscribed, I adore you all, I appreciate you, and I love you so much. So I did go in with 2 extra layers off camera, and I filed shape and buff off camera as well. And now I'm going in with this Model 1's gel polish by the name of Quiet Lake, and I'm going to be applying some nail art to the nails. I absolutely loved how these dip powder nails came out even before doing anything extra to them. In the length of my nails, I also love this particular length and shape. It just complements my fingers so well, in my opinion. I'm also going in with another Model 1's gel polish by the name of Blooming, and this one is a temperature change polish, and I've had it for so long, but I've never used it. So when I did use it, I was pretty amazed, and I love that both of these colors went very well with the dip powder colors that I used. I'm also going to be using glitter silver by Model 1's as well for my nail art portion of this design. So the nail art for today is pretty simple. I'm just making Christmas presents if you read the title and saw the thumbnail. So I'm taking that color Blooming and I'm going to start on the green nail and just go right up the center of that nail with this gel polish to start creating my present. I cure that line for 30 seconds and then I'm taking the same color going across horizontally to do the same thing as far as a line across the nail. And when I put it in the lamp, you can see how it changed with the temperature. I think these type of products, temperature change, are so cool and I just love them so much. The nail art brush I'm using today is a McCart nail art brush in a size 2. And I'm going in with that color again and starting to create the bows on top of the present. And then I'm going down and just making like little ribbon lines to finish off that present. And this design is super beginner friendly and cute and easy. So on my pink nails, I'm doing the same thing just with that green quiet lake. And I just love these color combinations. They were so pretty. Well, it was pretty repetitive, so I only showed the 2 nails on camera. And now I'm taking glitter silver and I'm just gonna go around only on the pink nails. I'm going around those green lines just to outline it and give it a bit of a glitter. I didn't decide to do it on my green nails because the blooming polish from Model Ones was also a glittery polish, so it didn't really need that effect. Then I decided to take that shade Blooming and just make dots on my presents on the green nails, so my index and pinky, just to kind of decorate the present a bit. Once I get these dots set, I do go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I also went in with glitter silver in between the pink dots just to add a little more. And then I'm going to take my top coat and go over my pink nails. And just like I did with the green nails as far as making dots, for this it's going to be the same thing but except with rhinestones. So I'll place the rhinestones all over the present, and once I get it set, I do go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And I will be repeating this over all of the pink nails. So I do leave that top coat wet, and then I'm going to go in and apply the rhinestones, and I'm just using crystal rhinestones as opposed to AB because I felt like they went much better with the set. If you're following me on Instagram, then you would have already saw these nails. If not, please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is NailAddictShe, and there I do post my YouTube tutorial nails as well as other nail sets I do and do not record. Also on Instagram, it's a great way for you to DM me with any recreations you may want to see. I then go in with a layer of top coat on my index and pinky and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And lastly, I'm going in with my cuticle oil that I got from my local beauty supply and just moisturizing my cuticles. And here's the finished set. I love this color combination. I know I've said that, but this combination is absolutely gorgeous. I love the temperature change of the Model 1's gel polish, just super neat effect. Let me know what you think of my nail set down below, and if you've made it this far, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I'll see you all in my next one. Merry Christmas to all. I wish you much love and joy for your holidays. I thank you and I appreciate you all so much. Much love to you all.